All right, here we are, an outdoor live stream. Um, says there's 5 people on. Nice. All right, so this is going to be. All right, let me just explain. There is a canal road behind my house, and I am walking it right now. And during this live stream, I'm going to be showing you guys the cool insects that I find daily on this canal road, because there's a lot of them. Very good place to catch bugs on. This is also a Q&A live stream, so if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them, and I will try to answer them the best I can. So, trying to figure it out, because this, hawk over there. But, trying to figure out these live stream settings, because they're a little different from the last time I did a live stream, so trying to figure it out. There's a little hawk screeching above me. All right, so that thing's making a lot of noise. Another cool thing that's going to take place in this live stream is oh my gosh, thing's making a lot of noise. He's excited too. All right, one thing I'm going to be doing in this live stream is I'm going to get my macro lens and clip it onto my phone, flip the camera, and I will show you up close images of the bugs I find here. So I'm already seeing a good amount of insects on here, right, on this canal road right now. All right, here it is. Let me set my net down really quick. Just waiting for this to show up. So, this right here is a harvester ant nest. Harvester ants are some very common ants here in the western United States. Now, the shapes of their nest varies a lot. Sometimes it'll be a big mound, sometimes it'll be flat like this, but it'll always have those little pebbles right there. As you can see, there's a bunch of red ants walking around. Now, so they seem to hide a lot when it gets really hot out. Luckily today it's not as warm as it's been probably the past few weeks, maybe even months, so you can see they're quite active. Now, the reason these ants are called harvester ants is because they harvest seeds they'll find from plants like these over here. They'll bring them back to the nest for food. They will also eat meat, so other insects. Yes, this is Pogramir mcsalinus. Now, I believe that the only harvester ant species found here in Idaho is Pogramir mcsalinus, also known as the Owyhee harvester ant. And that's what this is right here. People believe that there are other species found here. People think Pogramir occidentalis, the western harvester ants found here. That species, I don't believe lives here in Idaho unless you're out in eastern Idaho. But yeah, so I actually lost my mind many times looking for that species. I really love that species. And it was sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Not too long ago, I went to Utah, and there was this hiking trail over there, and I finally, after many years, managed to find a western harvester ant. But yeah, I don't believe that they are found in this area of Idaho. So yeah. Yep, so yeah, ants are very strong. I've seen YouTube videos and just nature documentaries about ants, and ants are actually some reasonably scary insects because they can everything about them is really intimidating. They can carry some extremely very heavy things like rocks, pebbles, seeds, other bugs, and they seem to do it like with no struggle at all. Sorry if the camera's shaky right now. I'm trying to get my macro lens out because I want to show you these ants up close. So let me just put the macro lens on. All right. Harvester ants. That is the hole, that the nest right there. Now, I really like harvester ants. They're very, very cool. I've always been fascinated by them. And one thing about harvester ants is they're very difficult to identify. There's a point in time where, oh, someone on a motorbike behind me. Just gotta get out of the way really quick. Sorry about that. That was someone on a motorbike on the canal road. People like to ride vehicles in here. But anyways, what I was saying is the harvester ants, they're pretty difficult to identify. There was a point in time where all I tried to learn about was harvester ants, so I could figure out how to identify them, how to tell which species is which. But yeah. Neatest insect you've received from Iowa. All right, that's a tough one. Let me think. Thinking back to all the other times I've been there, I'd say probably the neatest insect I've ever found in Iowa would probably be the great golden digger wasp. It's a species of wasp in the family Sphaecidae, and the way they get their name, the great golden digger wasp, is first of all, they're very, very big, and on their body they have golden hairs that gives them this like golden look, especially on their face. But other than that, they are black and a bright orange color. And yeah, I caught one a while ago. I made a short little video on it. Sorry if the wind is really loud. It's a little windy over here. But I made a little video about it. One of those short videos I do a lot. And it was a very cool find. And yeah, that would probably have to be the neatest insect I found in Iowa. It's getting windy out here. Hopefully it doesn't affect this live stream. That wouldn't be good. Now, I'm looking around to find something else to talk about, because we saw the Owyhee harvester ants. Talked about those for a while. Now I just need something else to find. There's usually a lot more insects on this. Ooh, what's that? That's a dragonfly. All right, man, where are all the insects? Kind of find that a little annoying. The second I start a live stream, all the insects seem to disappear. Should be some up here, though. I saw something right there. All right, this might not be that as interesting as other things, but these are some extremely very, very small ants that I've mentioned a few times on here. Let me just put this macro lens on. So here is a nest of Forlius ants. Actually have an actual name. something that I've noticed a lot, but I just refer to them as Forlius ants. There they are. They're very, very small. And honestly, I don't really know a lot about them. I just appreciate them. Not that related to harvester ants, but they are pretty cool. Sorry, I don't have a lot to say about them, because I don't really know a lot about them. Maybe I should take some time to learn more, because I'd probably learn something cool if I took that time. Peyton says, what's the coolest bug you found on this trail you're on? Ooh. Nowadays, since I've spent a lot of years catching bugs, I'm not really sure. Nowadays, I don't really find a lot, as much unique insects that I used to find, but I'd say quite possibly the coolest bug I found on this trail, Canal Road, is man, you're getting me thinking right now. I'd say the cow killer, the eastern velvet ant. Even though it is common in the eastern United States, it is not very common here in the western United States. And I found it on this Canal Road several years ago. They are bright red, they're fuzzy, and despite the name velvet ant, they are actually wingless wasps. And they are, oh, I just love them. It's the only one I've ever found, and I'm pretty sure it'll stay that way for a while, because they're not common here in Idaho at all. But I found it, actually I think it was just up here on the Canal Road. This canal goes a long, long way, but I'm not really sure I've ever seen anything better than that on this Canal Road. Are you off of school every Friday? Yes, my school district does not have school on Fridays, so lucky me. Tips and Ideas says, hello from Pakistan. Where are you from? I am from Idaho, state in the United States. Western, northwest. Like it here. Ooh. Maybe I could talk about this. Hang on, let me just try to catch it. Anyway, it's always how it is with insects. All the time you will not be able to catch it, because there are some very fast insects out there. But what I was trying to catch over there was a damselfly. They are often mistaken for dragonflies, but they're not. They're pretty cool though. Man, not a lot of bugs out today. No, it's not always cloudy here. Usually, in the summertime, it is very, very hot. Very, very hot. But right now is one of the occasions where it is a little cloudy and a little windy, which happens sometimes. Idaho weather is kind of weird. But here's the dirt bike again. If you hear a lot of noise, that's what it'll be. But yeah. All right, there's a sunflower over here, and I see some insects flying on it. I always hate walking through this grass. They always get caught in your socks, and it's almost as if they were made to drive you nuts. But see, they're already getting caught in my socks. But there's some sunflowers over here, and I'm going to try to see if I could find anything unique on them. Guess not. Darn it. Well, I got all the seeds in my socks. Up here, in this area, I've seen a lot of flowers and a lot of insects on those flowers. And I'm hoping that maybe once I get up here, I'll be able to find something. But I don't know. The last time I went over to this area was probably like a few weeks ago, and a lot can change in that amount of time, surprisingly. So, I don't know if there's still flowers there or not, but hopefully there are. There's definitely flowers on the other side of this canal over here. Oh, almost got that. Just barely got away. Darn it. Some sort of wasp just flew over here. I'm gonna follow this spot where the canal road splits off another direction. I'm gonna see where that'll take me. Over here there are more harvester ant nests. This one's pretty active. Hopefully the weather gets better as this walk continues, because I'm just looking forward to this, and it's really windy, so. Over here, there's some purple flowers. I don't know if anything's on them, but try to go ahead and check. The only problem, though, is they're on the other side of the canal, so I don't know. I don't really think there's anything on them. Man. Not a lot of stuff out today. Man, I see stuff on those sunflowers over there, but ooh, just saw something right here. Ooh, all right. Good news, I see something. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. It's a bumblebee right there. Oh, darn it, just, hang on. It's gonna be difficult. All right, got it. All right, I just got a bumblebee I found on these flowers. This one's a male. So the thing about hymenopterans or stinging insects is usually, actually always, I think, the males can't sting, but the females can. Now this bumblebee is a male, so if I were to anger it, it couldn't do anything to defend itself. It might be able to bite me a bit, but I'm not really sure. This part's always a little difficult, especially when I'm live streaming, but got to get a container to put this bumblebee in so I can show you guys. Where should I set this up? Right here. All right. All right, so I got this container right here. This is how I collect the insects. I will catch the bug, I'll put it in this container, and I will either let it go or keep it as a specimen. But this is a bumblebee that that's very common here, so I'm not gonna keep it. I'm just gonna let it be. But really quickly, I just want to put it in this container so I could use my macro lens to show you guys what this species looks like. All right. Now I'm gonna set this down. It's always kind of a hassle to do this. How many times have you been stung while trying to catch a bug? Never, actually. Somehow, I don't think I've ever been stung while trying to catch an insect. I think I have been bitten by like some very small, minor insects that don't really hurt that much, but I don't think it's ever an actual sting. But I have been stung before. Actually, a sting is what got me into this whole thing. Years ago, in the front of my house, there's this ditch with rocks in it. Now, European paper wasps, they love to make their nests in those rocks, and I didn't know that at the time. I was walking around, and I think I stepped in one of their nests, and a paper wasp stung me right in the neck, and it was pretty bad. But I'm actually kind of glad it happened, as weird as that may sound, because it's what started this whole interest in insects. It made me wonder, what is a stinger? How does it work? I did more research, found out about all the different species, how bad their stings are, and it just got me really into this passion, and I'm very glad it happened, because I wouldn't be here right now. Alright, so I'm going to get my macro lens out. I'm going to show you this bumblebee. So this might be a little difficult. Put this macro lens on again. Now, I'm going to set the camera down temporarily because I need to find a way to put this... Alright, there we go. Had to go quick. There it is. That is the bumblebee. This is a male brown-belted bumblebee, Bombus gyrsicalis. This is a very, very common species here in Idaho. They are, I'm trying to think. So this is the male, and this is the part of year where the males start to leave the hive to go out and reproduce with the females. So in bumblebees, kind of like honeybees, they will have a queen, a worker, and a male. Now this one is a male. So trying to remember how they work, because all right, sorry, I just had to close this up again. All right, anyways, as I was saying, so bumblebees are like honeybees. They have a colony, except for it's not the same as honeybees. Bumblebees make their nests underground, or just like on the ground. Their nests look really weird. They look like alien eggs. But now bumblebees will have workers, queens, and males just like the honeybees. Now this one's a male. Now at this part of the year, the males start to show up a lot, because this is the part of the year where the bumblebees reproduce, and so a queen will be able to fly off and create its own hive. Now, here's the sad thing about males in bee species and just most Hymenoptera. They only have one purpose in their life, and that's to mate with the queen, and then after that they die. And some of them don't even get the chance to mate with the queen. And as sad as that might be, that's how nature goes. Nature is full of sad, unique things, and this is one of them. But I'm going to give this little bumblebee the chance it has to mate with the queen and let it go. Sorry, flinch a bit. All right, put this container back. back. Put my macro lens. Alright. Alright, let's continue the walk. So I guess these purple flowers are probably the best chance I have at finding an insect in this bad weather. So, oh, another bumblebee. This one is also a male. I'm gonna try to get this one too. All right, got it. All right. I'm going to try to hold this male since it won't be able to sting me. Might be a little difficult though. It's not cooperating. Hang on. I don't know about this. Hang on. Now this is a male of a different species of bumblebee. This is a male of a... I'm gonna have to put this one in the container too. This is a male of a Hunt's bumblebee. Now, a while ago, I found a nest of a Hunt's bumblebee, made a YouTube short out of that one, on this canal road too, behind my house. And it had workers and males coming out of the nest. And I was very excited about it because it was the first bumblebee nest I have ever seen. All right, got to... Almost there. Hang on. Yeah, this bumblebee is definitely not cooperating. Come on. There we go. Oh, crap. That's another thing that seems to happen. Sometimes they will get away. And that's what just happened there. All that work for nothing, unfortunately. Alright, darn it. What kind of weather brings out the most insects in Idaho? Warm weather. Not crazy hot weather, but weather like a... Yeah, that's all I can really say to that. Just not this kind of weather, clearly, because I'm not having a lot of luck with this weather right now. But if it's just warm enough, it's just right, you will be able to find probably around like 80 degrees is when you'll find most insects. But when it's too hot outside, like 90 or 100, you will not have a lot of luck. All right, let me get my macro lens out. Hopefully this bug stays where it is, doesn't fly away, because I'd like to show you guys this. All right. Oh, never mind, that's not what I thought it was. I'll show you anyway, because it's actually... Alright, you see that? Oh, darn it, it's not... Darn wind. There it is. That is a fly. Now, for a second, I thought it was a leaf cutter bee, but it wasn't. Now, I don't think that specific fly bee species, but it definitely tricky because flies can be pretty similar to stinging insects a lot. Speak of the devil, there's another one right there. But one that has a way better mimicry than the one I just showed. This one, I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you guys this, but I'll do my best. These things are really sensitive to movement, so let me try my best to. Over here, if I can get there. Oh, it's flying away. Hang on. All right. Oh, man. Sorry, I am in a very tough position right now. Oh, man, this is not going well. Trying to show the... All right, here it is. Please don't fly away. No. Yeah, this is always how it is when I'm using the macro lens, because I can't get too close, because if I do, it'll fly away, and I won't be able to get the video / photo. But if I don't get close enough, it'll be blurry, and it won't look good. But what I was trying to show you is a hoverfly that is really, really good at mimicking honeybees. They're very common here in Idaho, and their mimicry is really good until they sit still. Then you can tell that it's a fly and not a bee. But when they're flying, it's almost impossible to tell. Darn, this weather is not helping me out at all today. All right, got another site, another macro opportunity here. Hopefully I can manage to get over there without scaring it. Like I said, it's not always easy to do that. All right, over here I see a paper wasp. Darn it, it's in a bad position now. Hang on, technical difficulties. There it is. Oh, once again, it's going into a bad spot. How am I going to get to this? Moving around, I can't get a good picture of it, but it's kind of blurry. Can you sort of see that? There we go. There we go. That is a European paper wasp. So these are found all over here in the United States. Now everyone mistakes them for yellow jackets, but the way you could tell the difference is this one is a lot more slender, while the yellow jackets are a lot more bulky. Another way you could tell, these wasps are solitary. They do not live in colonies. Oh man, the wind is not helping out at all today. They do not live in colonies. They are solitary. Now, yellow jackets do live in colonies, and they live underground. Most yellow jackets, at least. This one these are the ones that'll make a nest on your house. And that's the one that stung me and got me interested in Hymenoptera. All right. A few good sights today. All right, what else could we find? These looks like the... These flowers right here seem like the kind of flowers that would attract some very, very, very small bee species, but still worth showing. But I don't see any, so... I don't know what the heck that is. It's a yellow, weird-looking insect I see on this plant. Let me show you. Ah, of course the wind starts the second I start. Up. Flew away. The wind is not helping me today. All right, let's keep going. See what else we can find. Oh, darn it. Over there, there's a small orange butterfly. Maybe it'll come back or not. Shoot. And in case there's any newcomers, this is also a Q&A live stream, so if you have any questions, go ahead and ask and I'll answer them for you. All right. All right, there's several bumblebees on this flower over here. I'm going to try to take a video of them. Hopefully they don't fly away. Please. Have to go slow. Oh. It's a lot of bumblebees on here, but I think they're all males, like the ones I showed you earlier. But none of them are sitting still, they're all flying around. Being difficult. All right, maybe this one, or not, hang on. Ah, darn it. All right, here we go. Oh no. Come on. There we go. Brown-belted bumblebee, same as the one I showed you earlier, except for this one's not in a plastic container. It's out in nature, doing its thing, pollinating the plants. Here's another one over here. And there's that one. All right. All right. What else can we find? Ooh, these yellow flowers look good. The only problem, though, is that they are not on my side of the canal. Not sure if I see stuff on them or not, but ooh, what is that? I see something from a distance. I'm not really sure what it is though. Ooh, almost just fell. There's some bumblebees over there on that purple flower. That one guy asks, what's your favorite bug you found and pinned in your collection? I would say, darn, I actually don't really know. That's always the question that stumps me. I never really know how to answer that one because there are a lot of amazing insects that I've caught. But might need to take some time to think about that one. This bumblebee. Ignore that voice crack. There's a bumblebee over there. Over here, there's this pump that makes a really loud sound, so hopefully that doesn't interfere with anything. I'm not exactly sure what my favorite insect that I've pinned before is, but for now I'm just gonna throw one out there and say the steel blue cricket hunter, a species sort of common here in Idaho, but years ago it was one of my first videos. I'd say that one was pretty good. Top 3, ooh, even more difficult. No, it's okay. I'll try to think of that one. All right. I guess that was why I was smelling smoke earlier. And unfortunately, this was the area that had those flowers I was talking about earlier that I was hoping to see stuff on, and now they're gone. Darn it. But there are these sunflowers left over here. I'm going to try to see. All right, that's actually pretty cool. There's several bees resting on these flowers because it is not the best weather today, and that gives me the chance to show you them under the macro lens. This one, these are sunflower bees. Oh, wow. Hang on. This is a sunflower bee. It is resting because the weather isn't good. Here's another one. All right, this one is a longhorn bee. They are similar to sunflower bees. Those are its antennae. That's how they get their name, having long antennae. Now these bees usually get rather large, or some of them at least. they also collect a lot of pollen. This one right here is a good example of that. It's hard to see, but on the hind legs, they have these really long yellow hairs, and that's what they use to stick pollen to. And these bees will collect a lot of pollen. Let me put this back real quick here. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like today is a very good day to go out and catch bugs. So I might be heading home soon. But luckily back there we have a lot of flowers, a big pollinator garden. And back there we should be able to see some of the cool insects that we were able to see today on this canal. But hopefully I'm gonna walk just a little more to see if we'll have any luck, but I don't. Yeah, it's really. Yeah, never mind. I don't think we're gonna run into anything good today. Everything smells like smoke over here. Everything's been set on fire, burnt the fields. But yeah, so I guess we're turning around now, sadly. I think I'll try this again, this live stream, another live stream sometime soon when the weather is better. Because, yeah, today is just a really gloomy day, unfortunately. The exact day I want to do a live stream, everything is cloudy, bad weather, smoky. Yeah, so I'll try this live stream again sometime soon, but hopefully it's better by then, because I'm a little upset right now. Okay, that one guy, I think I've thought about it a bit, but I think I figured out what the top 3 best insect catches I've gotten. At number 3, I'd probably say the Valley Carpenter bee from the Arizona video. I think that's my second most popular video. Made that in March of last year. That was very, very happy moment for me. I really like carpenter bees, and that was a really cool find. Number 2, I'd say, is the Western Harvester ant, even though it is a very, 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 very small insect and not as cool as a carpenter bee. I still really enjoyed that catch because it satisfied a search that has been going on for almost 3 years. And finally, at number 1, I'd say the Morrison's bumblebee queen that me and my dad found in our shop. And I made a video on that. It was the golden insect on the 2024 list. The one that I already had a worker of. It's just queens are extremely, extremely large and very vibrant insects, and yeah, it was a very, very good catch. But yeah, those are my top 3 best insect catches. Hoping for some sort of insect to show up that I can show you guys. Now, the canal roads. I walk this canal road almost every single day. It's and I've been doing that since 2021 or 2. I don't know. I've been walking these canal roads for a long time. I do it almost every single day. Even in the winter when there's no bugs, I still enjoy going out and walking the canal. It's very, I just really enjoy it. It's almost therapeutic. Almost therapeutic for me, but it's very calming to be outside. Very being able to see Idaho nature, sort of. Yeah, not a lot of luck today. And like I said, I will try this again sometime soon. But yeah, I'll show these. Hang on a second. Another ant species out here are these pavement ants, Tetramorium immigrans, a species I think found throughout the entire United States. They make these small little mounds right here, that big compared to my hand. And yeah, they are very, very common, not hard to find, but they're still pretty cool to look at. Oh, sorry, covered up the camera. There we go. Oh, it's just a beetle. Thought that was some other really cool insect. Ooh, butterfly. Hang on. Ah, missed it. Hang on. Maybe I could still get it. Or not. Darn it. Got away. Butterflies are always cool. Little dragonfly over here. Oh, flew away. So I don't think they're out anymore, but during the year, these sagebrush bushes attract cicadas in the summer. I think cicadas are gone now. I think their season for the summer is over, but they make a loud humming sound that you will hear in the distance when you're here in Idaho. But yeah, unfortunately, they're gone now, so it would have been nice to find one on this walk, though. if the weather were better, though. I don't think they'd be singing out in poor weather conditions. Just in case, I'm gonna check these sunflowers again to see if there's anything worth stopping for. Little paper wasp flying around, though. Already showed that. There's another longhorn bee over here. I don't know if it's gonna fly away or not, but hopefully it stays. This one's a little more active. Always love those sunflowers. Thought I saw a bumblebee. It was just another sunflower bee. Ooh, that was a big dragonfly right there. All right, well, we're nearing the end of this live stream. We did see a few pretty cool, not as much as I hoped for, but I will try this live stream again sometime soon, and hopefully it goes better next time. Hopefully the weather's better next time, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you the next time I post.